I think for me is obviously, you selfishly try to come into a situation and get better, but I think everything that this organization stands for, you can't help lending a helping hand to everyone around you. And I've learned so much in such a short time that I've been here. But, obviously my role in the team was, bring energy, be a guy every day to come in and work hard and I wouldn't say lead by example, but just do everything the best of my abilities, 100%, and really just go from there. And I had an amazing experience this year. Hopefully, we can continue that. But obviously, like I was talking about, I just think the role for this team was bringing energy and being a positive guy and lending a helping hand when I could.
From our perspective, the media where we sit, you hear a lot about how good the Jazz are around the margins with what they do with their depth, the deep parts of their roster. As someone who's experienced that in person, what can you say about the organization and the class they've shown and how that compares to other experiences you've had?
So this is my second year out of college professionally. I'd have to say, from what I've heard and obviously from what I've seen, I mean, it's second to none. I mean, when you think about it, I came in as a two-way player. Nobody really needs to put their arm around me or push me to get better. But as soon as I got here, it was like I was sat down and given a plan on what I needed to work on, goals I needed to reach, things that I needed to work on every day. Even watching film when there wasn't film of me up with the Jazz. I was watching film of me with another G League team. So I think that goes to say that this organization takes every little part of what they do extremely serious. And I couldn't be more thankful enough to be involved because in this profession, sometimes you don't really find people that really care about your career or growing as a player. But here they not only want to groom you as a player, but even as a person.
What's kind of what from your vantage point and having experienced it? What was the, I guess, relationship like in the synergy between the Jazz and the Stars? Did they work together? I mean, just what was that like?
Oh, it was easy. I came from Indiana, where Indianapolis is 2 hours away from Fort Wayne, so I had a great experience over there. But going down to the D League was like, oh man, I got to take a 2 hour trip, and being here, Slick is 15 minutes away, and there's constantly front office people or coaches or video guys from the Jazz coming down to watch your games down at Slick and really pick apart what you need to work on and what you're working on up here in practice and what you should be working on down there with the Stars. So I think it's just a great synergy that they've created here, and it's only been 2 years, right?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. So I think it's awesome that they have it in such close proximity, and I think it's even better that as a G League player, you get to be in such a cool city like Salt Lake City. I remember when I first got here, I was driving my truck and I'm like nearly crashing on the highway because I'm staring up at the mountains. So I think that's extremely cool that they have a great area to have a G League team, and then having the Jazz right here, you can just get back and forth to practice and games, and being called up isn't a nuisance. Yeah, I've got over them. The mountains are old to me now, so.
Anything else for George? All right, you can
All
hit the
right.
road.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.